there we go. What is up, everybody? Why can I not hear myself as well? There we go. I can hear myself great now. It's Thursday. It is 2 weeks now before Halloween, so that's pretty fun. Fun little holiday coming up. I'm rocking my little ghost hat. It's pretty cool, in my opinion. I'm a big fan of it. Oh yeah, you guys can see that pretty clear. Cool. Okay, so I did a poll. I'm fairly certain I know the outcome of it, but let me double check the poll real quick. Yep, that's pretty securely voted on there. Ironically enough, by a lot of people who don't jump into the stream much, but such is life. So I sometimes do these kind of pre-stream polls. I'm gonna throw my socials in the chat. solo.to/skycap. Yo, what's up, Jay? You were hidden. I had like a little notification on the window, so didn't see you for some reason. Solo.to/skycap. That will take you to all of my music, all of my social media. And I will sometimes do like pre-stream polls. So the poll for this week, a couple different emojis, but the one that won was the video game controller and the Torii Gate, which if you're not familiar with the Torii Gate, it's that kind of the red pillar, like with a swoop, very, very common in Japan. So real quick before we get started with this, a couple things, really just one thing. I've changed the ads on the channel. I found out that if I run a 3-minute ad, it will disable pre-roll ads for an hour. So I'm going to run a 3-minute ad around 30 minutes in, and then that way, like, nobody should have a pre-roll. Everyone will just get the one ad, and then we'll be good to go. I think that'll fix the problems that we had. And then obviously, like, if I stream more than an hour in the future, then we'll come into that as we get there. So anyways, the poll that won was the game controller and the Torii Gate. So what we're gonna do today, I found this guy on Threads. Let me pull it up here. Can I pause this? I cannot. Okay. Anyways, so I found this guy on Threads. He goes by Goblinatron. So he made this little game demo that I thought was really cool. Like, I really enjoy the graphics. It kind of gives a little bit of like a Wind Waker vibe almost. Obviously, like, not as polished, and this is like a very early demo from something that he was just messing around with. But I saw it, I really liked it. I thought it'd be fun to like kind of make some music in this theme. So we've got this little like samurai guy here, and he's running around this kind of Japanese inspired landscape. There's a couple others. Here's one of him like fighting some weird little ghost minions. It's like, I think it's really well made. Like, the movements are pretty fluid. Here's one of him hitting a gong, and then there's like some enemies in here as well, which is really cool. So he's got some really cool stuff. I think. They have some really cool stuff. Goblinatron on Threads and Instagram and everything else. So anyways, this is kind of what we're going to go off of for today. And yeah, we're just going to see what we can do with this. So let's start out. Let's just jump into a piano, just because I'm so familiar with how a piano works. And we're going to write some chords. So actually, that's a nice chord. What we're gonna do though, also gonna do this classic. What is this? Oh, I know what this is. I just got this really cool flute plugin. I don't know why it's not working. Yeah, that's really strange. Anyways, okay, MIDI out, and then so the thing with Japanese inspired music is everyone kind of tends to do the same thing. which is, you know, the classic, like, oh, we're going to do like those like really like epic pan flute sounds and big taiko drums, and like we're going to have a koto and stuff in there. So if I like search Japan and Splice, I guarantee you this is like what we're going to hear. Yep, something like that. Turn this down just a little bit. That, the zither, which is very similar to a koto. This, there's the flute. That's really cool, but yeah, I mean, so I want something that's very, I think especially for this, what we're doing here, like this has to be really ambient, I think, and then we gotta ramp it up for any of those action scenes, right? So anytime he's interacting with these guys, and I think he interacts with them in this. Yeah. Okay, so let's stick with this one for now. But something I want like a nice pad. I want some nice chords. But the cool thing we can do in FL is stamp scales. So we can go in here and find a very interesting scale. So there's the Japanese incense scale. There's the Iwato, the Hirajoshi. So we can try these. So let's try a Hirajoshi on C and just see what this is like. So we're talking C. Wait, we're on MIDI out. So piano. C, D, D sharp, G, G sharp. Okay, so that's interesting. I don't love it though. So let's go into stamp. Jay, I just realized I don't know that I said hi to you. Or maybe I did. I don't know. Anyways, how are you doing? I hope everything's going well. Stamp the Iwato. Okay, this one's a little different. Not super different. C. Whoops, that's F. C. C sharp. F. F sharp. And what is this? A sharp. Whoops. Hey, what's up? Oh, you are all good, my guy. Okay, so we're gonna go. Let's just do. Well, we'll see what this one looks like. That's also pretty small, but maybe it'll work. I don't want it to be. You know what? No, I'm gonna do this. I don't want it to sound super Japanese. I just want it to have like a hint of Japanese. So let's do this. I think this will give us kind of what we're looking for. Did that alert come through for you guys? Oh, it did. What's up? I'm assuming that was a follow. I actually just realized I can't see my alerts. So that is a downside of my current setup. Yeah, I've actually been, oh, cool. I've been producing, I'd say like off and on for about 10 years now. I got started in high school when I first heard electronic music. And then, you know, kind of dabbled in it for a bit. And now I'm kind of, you know, for the last couple of years been taking it a little more seriously. Obviously, as I have time. But since you're jumping in here right now, what I'm working on today, I'm trying to get into video game music. So I'm still keeping like a lot of my electronic music background, but trying to do it in a way where I can make music for games, obviously, which is awesome. So I found this guy on Threads. And he made this cool little game demo. So we're going to use this as kind of our inspiration for making a soundtrack to this, because it doesn't have any music to it right now. So I'm trying to figure out a good chord progression to use. So let's just start with something like this. That's way too happy. Okay, let's do this. We're going to make this like pretty long because I want it to be really kind of an ambient field like sound that we got going on here. So let's do that. Oops. Okay, and then I'm actually going to make these a little bit longer. Oh, sweet. Look at that. That's awesome. Where are you from? I'm from the Seattle area, but I'm always looking to like meet people and stuff. Oh, Norway. That's cool. Yeah, it's quite a bit different from me. Okay, so let's do. Actually, you know, so I'm gonna open up. I found these. I have these plugins for like dirt cheap, and I think they're supposed to be like cinematic or whatever. So let's see what we got in here. Ambinitol. No, I thought Jay, I was expecting a pun out of you. Whoa, that is something. I apologize for how loud that was. Maybe it's just on my end. Organish. Small reflections. Why is this so insane? Okay, yeah, this is mediocre at best. Okay, let's replace it with, I think Scraper was the other one. Oh, wait, no, I think I know what this is. Wait, that was kind of sick. This is not at all what I'm looking for, though. Let's replace with... Sorry, I thought I had one more plugin that I'd gotten. Bitflip. Yo, Bitflip could be kind of cool. Let's try that. Where are you, Bitflip? Where'd you go? Bitflip. So Bitflip is by this company called State Machine. They made this thing. Let's go pads. So it's literally just like 8-bit sounds. Okay, let's do the stereo waves one. I gotta assign this to here we go, pad 134. Okay, let's see here. Try that. Oh, that's like the same chord. Wait, that's kind of funny. Maybe it'll work though. Let's do like a hall verb. Do like a pad hall. Yeah, dude. Here's my socials. If you go to that link, it should take you to all my social media. You can shoot me like an Instagram message. I'll check it out. What's the genre called? I'm curious. I feel like I've heard of a couple different genres that are popping off right now, but I don't know too much about like Norwegian music. So let's see. I might pop this up Oh, there we go. Okay. And then is this an attack? What is this? Dynamics. That's like I don't know, like synth rock or something. That song is so good though. Okay, so we're just gonna call this like pad chords. And then I'll just get rid of these. Yeah, but I'll take a look at it after the stream. So you can, but yeah, you can shoot me a message or whatever you want to do. Okay, so let's see. The pads are in here. I mean, usually I'd separate them, but whatever. For the sake of speed here, let's find like a nice little, let's go Japan. Let's find some drums or some percussion. But I want it to be like, again, like my whole thing with this is subtlety. Like I want it to not sound like ultra Japanese. Like what if I do like atmosphere? And then I do drums. Let's see what that does. I feel like that could be kind of sick for like the attack sequence. Actually, speaking of, let's do this. We gotta do time markers. Let's just go field ambient. No, we're gonna make that long, and then we're gonna go add marker. Let's go like attack the lantern, since the enemies were like based on lanterns. For let's do this. Let's just throw it here. Why is that not on a? Okay, here we go. And then we're gonna just throw this in here. Oh, really? That's weird. Just if you follow me on Instagram, I'll follow you back afterwards, and then that should work. Whoa, that is a little nuts. Let's see if I do it. I might want to speed this up a little bit. Okay, so we can come back to that later. But anyways, I want this thing to be like really long, I think. I think it'd be really fun to have, so in trying to develop more video game music, what I've been running into is like how you find the balance between like repetition and like new sounds coming in. So it's been a little tricky. Sorry, just checking this. So like I want something that's gonna be really long, right? So like ideally we'd have like literally this. How long is this? This is like almost 2 minutes of music here. 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. So we'd have this kind of like, yeah. This is just a video that I found on Threads of like a samurai game. So the only thing I don't like about this is this sounds almost identical to Hyper Light Drifter, which I think is why I gravitated towards it. So let's actually find a different sound here. I don't like that. Oh, here we go. Okay, this is how we do this. Let's go home. Let's change this to... Yeah, it's really cool, and it's free, which is crazy. So it's got like all these super cool sounds in it. Okay, so I don't love the chord progression here. So we're gonna go back to the drawing board. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Okay, actually it is what I wanted. Okay, we're gonna go a little more Japanese with it. And let's do something weird like A sharp. And we'll just drag this out for a little while here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay. And then we'll go back to the piano. Oh, whoops. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, I actually live stream on YouTube as well. So so this is live on YouTube and Twitch, and then I also record it. So the nice thing with YouTube is then it goes straight into my YouTube live stream archive, so it's just always up there, which is really nice. So it's the main reason why I simulcast the live stream. Although like it would be cool to build like a YouTube audience as well, but it's not exactly the priority right now. Well, it is, but in a different way. Okay, so let's see. Whoops. Okay, I think that's kind of interesting. Now we're gonna do this cool thing called a strum, where you can actually just like make everything sound like it's being played on a strum. And then the nice thing is we can jump into Sakura. I'm probably gonna butcher your name, but is it? How do you say that? Shkri? It's Shkri. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Anyways, what software do you use to make music? Let's do Eastern Dreams Bank. Perfect. Again, I'm not trying to do like super Japanese sounding. Okay, we've got an ad break, our 3-minute ad break in about 50 seconds or so. I don't know what makes this like string. I mean, Ableton's cool. I've messed around with it a bit. Like, obviously, it's way better than FL for live stuff, but which is why it's called Ableton Live, I think. But yeah, I mean, honestly, all of my favorite artists use FL. So, yeah, we got an ad break here starting in a couple seconds. So don't worry. Once it like starts, I'll just pause what I'm doing. I might go grab some water real quick. It'll be a quick 3-minute ad break, and then I'll be right back. So. I might look around for some sounds in the meantime, but it won't be anything too interesting. So, let's see what this is. Wow, that is awful. Oh, I like that a lot. Yeah, FL's fantastic. I'm a big fan. All right, let's see. Let's go harp. We'll throw this on my piano 2. Wait, why is that an extra? All right. Oh, wait. Why is it a 30-second ad break? Okay, that was supposed to be a 3-minute one. I think maybe because I changed it after I had done this, like I had started the stream. That's probably what happened. So, okay, so let's see. We got that harp. Let's do this. Sure. Why is it doing that? Oh, I know why. Whoops. Okay, I might get rid of this state machine just because I don't love the sound that it's giving us. Like I said earlier, it's way too similar to a different game that I've played before. So we're gonna do this piano here. Oh man, that sounds so good. There's just certain things. I think some like really high up kind of sparkly sounds. You see all the like things floating around, and then like in this scene, so he kills one of these things, right? And then it turns into this little spirit. I think that's gonna be the next move here. And then I think on top of this, so we'll do like some sort of like little like sprinkly, floaty arpeggiator type things, and then I think some sort of like a lead, and then maybe like a bass layer that can kind of like weave in and out. And then maybe some like really subtle drums. And that might kind of be the gist of it. I don't know. Maybe we do something that's a little more low end pad chord, like big, just to kind of fill out the space. But yeah, we'll see what happens. So let's start with that kind of plucky thing. Can I? Goodness. There we go. And then that way I can just drag this. There we go. Okay, let's call this a pluck. I do not have expand 2. Honestly, I don't have a whole lot of VSTs. I do have this one though. This one might be kind of interesting. This is called Cube by Lunacy Audio. This one's fun because it moves a lot. So we could probably find... Actually, you know, Haunt could be kind of cool, especially since it's October. Do you guys do Halloween over in Europe? Is that a thing that's made it across the pond? Oh. Things like that. Okay. All right, good. So we're on the same page then. It's not like you guys don't know what I'm talking about. Why is this not enable orbit? There we go. Okay, well maybe it just doesn't have an orbit. Okay, so let's go back into the harp here. We're going to kind of mirror what happens, but we're going to make these like really small. Oops. I'm just kind of throwing these random places because I'm going to add like more delays and stuff onto them. And I want it to be a little bit chaotic. I'm sorry that it's like kind of wild right now. Okay. So let's throw this onto 49 here. Yeah, I mean, depending on the direction that this game obviously ends up going, I think it could be kind of cool. It's like if you're alone, you're in the wilderness, it's like a little eerie, right? Like you don't want it to be like too eerie. You could go like epic grand adventure kind of soundtrack with this, definitely. I very much am a big fan of like mythology, and I think especially with Japanese storytelling, a lot of times you get the like you're kind of on edge most of the time. You know, it's like you're wandering through a forest, you're in a field, like you don't know what's gonna kind of come out at you. Obviously, again, like there's tons of Japanese stories that are very like beautiful and safe and whatever. But I think with this, it could be really cool to lean a little bit spooky, and not like too much, but just enough. So let's do. I'm a big fan of Autochroma. Get some granulizers going on this. We want to do. I think if we do like, was there a minor? Where was that one? Let's see what this sounds like. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna go vintage verb. My favorite reverb. It's about the only reverb that I have that isn't stock. We're gonna crank that up. Okay, and then we're gonna go Panomatic, because Panomatic will make it kind of bounce. So if you're listening on headphones, you'll definitely hear it. I want the speed to go up. Let's get it dialed in like here somewhere, I think. Okay, let's see what Autochroma's doing. We could try a different one, maybe something like this. Wait, that's kind of cool, actually. That has taken up a lot of CPU, though. Here it is, minor clouds. And then we'll add a delay. Is that loud enough? You guys hear that? KHS delay. And we want like a ping pong, like a 16th. Okay, so let's take this. I can always like change the timings of those later too, which is nice. Throw it on the pluck here. And the cool thing is like the first half can maybe, we kind of did this last time when we were making video game music, but we could do like field ambient part 2 or something. So it's like the first. Basically, I don't know if you're familiar with how this works, but like, so you have your game going, right, and then different context within the game will like trigger different parts of the music to play, right? So maybe like when you're in the field, like music's playing, but then maybe like once you cross a certain threshold on the field, like obviously things like once you run into an enemy, like that'll trigger the music to change. But you know, maybe there's like as you're running down the stairs there, maybe that's like one music, you know, when you're on that Torii Gate path, and then once you break away from that, maybe it kind of like the music kind of comes in a little bit, you know, is a little bit more a little less interesting. Okay, so I really like the idea of getting something that's like a really kind of big pad. Really kind of intense. Maybe not intense, but like something that like really fills in a lot of the lower end. So let's see what this sounds like. Yeah, something like that, I guess. We'll come up with, maybe we'll grab these. And we'll do this. It is 140 BPM. Actually, I wonder if I can unstrum. Nope. Okay. So we want this to be lower. And maybe the sound is actually really bad. So let's do Figment. Also, I'm gonna throw this on pad 2, 35. We're just gonna go through sounds here. It might take a minute to find something cool. Hey, what's up? Oh, that sucks. That's no fun. Well, hopefully the stream can kind of make things at least a little better for now. That is... Well, you know, 12 isn't too bad depending on the car. What kind of car is it? Because I have a 2001 Toyota Camry, and that thing is phenomenal. Actually, we might sell it to some friends here because we don't really need it right now. But yeah, that thing is kicking. I mean, it needs a couple grand put into it, but honestly, other than that, it'll be good for another 10 years. I hate that. Let's see what Moonray sounds like. That's cool. Oh, if it's a Honda, that thing's got plenty of life left in it. Now, you might need to spend some money to get it back for sure, but... Yeah, my Camry has 245,000 miles on it. What is Dawn? We're literally just going through sounds right now. Whoa, that is not... Dark Heaven. Oh, that's sick. That does not work at all, but... It was just dark. Ashen Light. Man, I am struggling to find something that will work. Okay, let's replace this with Serum. Since I know Serum, very well. And I have a bunch of pad sounds in here. Okay, let's see. Devin, just to get you caught up here, since you're coming in a little late, here's the music we have. Gosh dang it. And we're using this little game demo from a guy named Goblinatron on Threads. He posted this a little bit ago, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, that's a really cool demo. Little samurai guy running around a little, Japanese field with some torii gates going on. So the idea here is to make something that sounds kind of Japanese, but not like very obviously Japanese. Right now, I think it's a little much just because it's just the piano and harp. I also added this little plucky thing. I don't know if you can quite hear it. I was saying because if you get to this part, you can see there's like these little sprites kind of floating up in the sky. I thought it'd be kind of fun to have a little bit of movement, the upper ends of the song to kind of go along with that. But I was hoping to find some sort of a pad sound to use to kind of go underneath a lot of what we're doing right now. But I was having some hardship with that, so let's see what this sounds like. Yeah, that's way better. Automatically way better. 36. Let's like cut some of the high end off of that. Low pass. Yes, that's exactly what I was going for. Okay, so let's see what this sounds like all together. Oh wait, actually. Okay, let's change this. Rename piano. And then we'll add pad. Piano X pad. Paste. Let's do, sorry, give me 1 second so I can save this. Productions. Actually, let's go. What should we call this? Is my question. What, like, should I field of actually, let's call it this. Let's call it wandering field. I like that. Okay. All right, I've literally got like let's see. Let me check where April is at. Yeah, it's just yeah, here, I'll throw it in the chat. That is my email. Let's see where April is at. Oh, she's still a little ways out. Okay, I got like 10 minutes probably. Every time. Well, she's a very big, well, I guess we both are. We're both very big like quality time people, and so there's a handful of nights during the week, tonight being one of them, where I like to play video games with my friends too. So I really try to prioritize, like, when she's not here, I can do whatever, right? So live streaming is the Thursday activity. And then when she's here, I try to spend time with her. Because then at like 8:30 or 9 p.m. when she's starting to get kind of tired, I go to play games with my friends. So I think it works out. I don't know that she loves it all the time, but I think it works out. So, but she's very kind about it, so I lucked out in that regard. I am going to Oh, sick. All right. I don't know that I'll get to it this time. But next stream, if I work on this again, I will definitely take a look at that. Or maybe this week sometime, if I work on this more, I can throw it in there. Let's try and find some drums. I'm super lazy when it comes to drums, so let's just do, like, if I do field, let's go drums. That's so sick. I like that. I'm not using it, but I like that. I just don't have time. Otherwise, I would. Here's the thing. Let's see what this sounds like. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't have to like pull up my email and log into it and figure all that out. So, but I will 100% take a look at it. Oh, that's nice. We can do something with this for sure. Let's see what this. Oh, that's really cool, actually. Oh. Well, fun fact for you, April's favorite food is pasta, so that works out really well. We were going to have, we've been doing every plates. I don't know if you've ever tried them. They're pretty good, actually. I'm like a terrible cook, so it's nice to have like a box that you get all of your ingredients in and then like a recipe so that you can make whatever you need. We're going to have like a crispy chicken with mashed potatoes and carrots, but maybe we substitute the mashed potatoes for pasta and make it kind of like a crispy parmesan, like a crispy chicken parm kind of thing. This is a really interesting drum loop. Gosh, oh man, some of these are so cool. I'm going to start making some bizarre music. That's fair. I hear you. I also can't bake, though, so. Oh, also, a question for you guys, just because I can't see it. It's like microscopic on my screen, but are the chats loading in close to real time now? Because last time they weren't. These are so sick. Is it really? I didn't think so, but I guess maybe a little bit. What the heck is going on here? There we go. So it's like floating around there. That's what I thought too, but then I checked. Oh, maybe. Yeah, that could be the case. Okay, I'll mess with that next time. Actually, wait, let me go back to some of these. What did I grab here? I'm going to throw this in here too, just because this is so cool. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. It's strange. The hard thing is, like, there's no way to test it in, because I've been using what's it called, Stream Elements for that, and there's no way to test it. Okay, let me do this, and then I'm just gonna cut this out. And then maybe, yeah, I know that's about the only way I could find it. But oh well. Okay, I think this is sounding kind of cool. I don't know that, Devin, you saw this, but there's a couple other videos too. There's one here of him like fighting these weird little lantern guys. And then there's one with a gong. Actually, the gong has a sound. I don't think the rest of the game has any sounds though. He also did this like horror game thing. That's kind of cool. Anyways, I think it's, I'm just saying he, I don't know, but yeah, see, this will be the, that could be the like fighting the lantern guys. Anyways, I like where this is at. I think it's fun. Yeah, we got the, and we can like copy this out a bit. And then we could throw like a fill in there. I'm gonna do this real quick. Fill. There's this, to try to make a long story short, there's this thing called the Amen break. It's from an old like jazz song, I think. It just got turned into like the most popular drum sample ever. So it's like if you ever hear that, like that. Yeah. So anyways, that's like super popular, but I really like it. So like it'd be kind of fun to work it in here, because again, it's like a electronic music staple, you know. Here we go. Let's throw it in here maybe, and then we'll go boom. Yeah. I would not be surprised if he uses it in his stuff. So yeah, we got this. This is gonna be pretty cool here. Okay. Yeah, I think we're making good progress here. Obviously, who knows? Maybe we entirely change things up next time we work on this. Maybe we don't work on this again. I don't know. But I might make a little clip, try and take this, throw maybe like this, or like this part of it on top of it. Could be kind of cool. Drums on here, you think? Or the or the Amen break. I think they could go either way. But yeah, no, I might make a little clip of this. We'll see. Since it's Goblinatron's, I might send it to him first, just to see if he's cool with me posting it. Actually, maybe not. I don't know. People do that kind of stuff all the time. So, but yeah. Anyways, yeah. Thanks so much for jumping in here, guys. Appreciate it as always. Streams should be pretty much exclusively back to Thursdays. I've been thinking about maybe adding in another day of the week at some point. I don't know if/when that would happen, but yeah, we're back. I think we got the rest of the year. I think we're good for Thursdays, which is sweet. Except for Thanksgiving, obviously that one's not gonna happen. So that one will probably be a Monday night stream, because I'm going to be out of town for that weekend. So, but yeah, so thank you guys for jumping in. I'm going to try and be back to like making content again as well. So, oh, hey, come here. Yeah. I don't know if you were in here lurking or not, but, if not, that's a bummer timing, but, yeah, Thursdays. And then, yeah, I'm going to be trying to post some more like videos and stuff. I've just, I had some personal stuff the last like couple weeks that was a little rough, so it kind of takes me out of it, especially when a lot of my music recently has been like upbeat and happy and kind of summery, and then it's like you've got some hard stuff. Really doesn't make me want to like go into it. So I do have a song that I was going to wrap up like 3 weeks ago that I am probably just going to finish up here in the next week. That'll kind of be like an add-on to the Emerge EP, which is fun. So it'll kind of be like kind of a bookend to that. And then I've got another track that I will hopefully finish up in November that will kind of be a segue into some moodier, a little bit darker, a little bit heavier, more electronic music for the winter season. So yeah, it'll be kind of fun, but kind of use fall as like a transitionary period, put out some darker, heavier stuff in the winter, have some fun with that, and then kind of move back into the springtime, fun, summery, upbeat, happy, vibey stuff back when we hit sunnier times. So, but yeah, Emerge Deluxe. I wish I had like enough music to do that. The nice thing with making that EP though is I've got tons of demos now, so I will hopefully have a bunch of music I can just put out in spring next year, like ready to go. So I think next year will be like big for me, just releasing a bunch of music, which is great. So I'm a big fan of that. Anyways, thanks guys for jumping in. And I will see you next week. Have a great weekend. Whoops.